Yeah, I was using my GoPro, and yeah, only last 2 minutes, and I was talking all the way up to Noe, and yeah, found out it wasn't working properly. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It's something to do with the connection between my phone and the GoPro. So yeah, so a bit of a disappointing situation there, and because I was doing a bit of a running commentary about it, the trips. So unfortunately, it didn't work. So hopefully, maybe it may work um, on the way back. But the idea was I was going to do an hour's video live feed, and it didn't actually quite work out. But anyway, I had to delete that, so I just realised it. So, but anyway, it's always trial and error. Don't know if you'll be able to see me. I'm driving at the moment, so go Sam. Yeah, I'm driving up to Gippsland, Sale basically, and yeah, so it was a bit of a disappointing scenario, because I got some good video, and then it just, yeah, the Wi-Fi just dropped out. It's just typical Australian Wi-Fi for you, or the internet connection anyway, which is a bit disappointing. Hopefully this one works out all right. What we're going to do is we'll have a bit of a chit chat about a few things, but between here and Traralgon, and then we'll see what happens after that with another live feed later on. Or I'll give the GoPro a go again, and yeah, a bit disappointing actually, because I spent an hour, not an hour talking, but a good 40 minutes talking, and yeah, it sort of didn't actually work out according to plan. Uh, that's all typical live stuff, eh? Just yeah. But anyway, not to worry. I should imagine you can see me quite live here, and I just passed Moe, heading towards Morwell in Gippsland, and then the next city is Traralgon. So just be basically a quarter of the trip. But yeah, it would have been ideal. I don't know what the go is. I might have to, in future, doing something like that, I might just record it and then post it up another day or something. But I know someone's chatting there, but I don't know who it is, so I can't really see very well. Once I get in the straight and narrow, that'd be alright. I think it says hello James. I can't see who it is actually. Oh, I think it might be yeah, I can't see who it is. Sorry guys, I can't really sort of look and drive at the same time, so anyway, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, my last of my videos dropped yesterday, the Polar Express. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching that. Yeah, it was pretty good doing that. I didn't get a chance to do it last year, so I thought, oh well, this time we'll be doing it. And yeah, I think it's 26 minutes long. So it was a fairly long video, and yeah, it was quite good. So and also to try and do a couple of live ones obviously now and today and maybe tomorrow, and also we'll maybe next weekend, because I think as I explained before, that we've had Optus had a lot of issues several weeks ago, and we've given out free credit for me for the weekends for the data, so which is quite good. So I can actually do a couple of live ones away from home, and so yeah. But anyway, I'm sort of hoping with the GoPro we might do a bit of train spotting maybe next weekend, depending on the weather too, and we'll see what we'll see from there. Yeah. It's not a case of running out of things to say, because I've been talking on the GoPro and it wasn't actually recording properly. And plus it turned off because I had it on the dashboard, and the sun being on it, it sort of overheated, so hopefully it'll be alright. And I've got a device next to my phone here. Maybe I can use that later on. I spent a few hours up in Gippsland today, and yeah, see the folks for Christmas. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Christmas Day here in Melbourne looks like it's going to be quite wet, and so which is a little bit disappointing. I can't remember having a wet Christmas Day for a long while, actually. But anyway, it's alright. I was just looking at a driver who was just speeding right through. It's a shame that my GoPro couldn't see the record it live properly. There's lovely views out here in Gippsland, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so that video dropped last night, and that'll be my last download for 2024 in the long formats. I do have 2 shorts, one next Friday and one from the first Friday in 2024, and my long formats will be returning on January 8th at 5 p.m, and that will be 5 p.m. is going to be my startup time for any long videos in the nearby future. So yeah, so mark that down in the calendars. Yeah, it's been a great 2023 for the channel, and a lot of downloads, a lot of videos, and yeah, and also to you guys too. You know, thanks for watching all my videos and all the new members throughout the year. It's just been to do all that, and yeah, I've got a few videos already lined up for next year, and so they're basically ready to go. So hopefully with the GoPro, I might do a bit of walkabouts with it. It might be quite good to do, actually. I'm sort of looking forward to doing that. So hopefully we'll get to do that in the new year, and go from there. Yeah, so yeah, and as I said, with the new subscribers and everything, I've got over 1,000 now, which is really great, and it'd be good to get monetized, but I'm still a long way off from that, and see how that all pans out, and it's alright guys, just got to slow down here. So anyway, it's been pretty good drive up here to Gippsland today, and as I said, I'm sorry if I can't really sort of answer any questions and things like that. Got to keep the eyes on the road here, and as I said, the idea was to do the GoPro, and obviously something happened with the Wi-Fi or the connection hotspot on my phone to the device, so I'll probably need to muck around with that a little bit and see what happens there. I'll be driving back later on, so I might give it a go later on and see what happens then. Yeah, as I said guys, it's been really great doing all the stuff for you. I try and do pretty good shots as much as I can, and obviously I want to try and get back doing a bit more drone stuff throughout 2024, and obviously the usual suspects, steam trains and things like that. I probably would try and do a bit more drone shots with steam trains. Excuse me. And so we'll see how all that goes. Now, Macca's coffee, and it's always good to have coffee. It's just a shame that I'm really annoyed that the GoPro didn't connect very well. It would have been ideal to do it, for the trip going along Gippsland. Anyway, we'll give it another go later on and see what happens. And but yeah, no, it's been a pretty good year, so I'm really happy that things have turned out quite well this year, and I'm hoping to do a couple more train things. I know we've got the Newport opening day in March, and I wouldn't mind doing that. We'll see how we go, because I like to do a big event once a year. And obviously we had one earlier on this year. It was the Avalon Air Show, and that was really good doing that. It did take a bit out of me. I was pretty tired afterwards. It's the worst thing about going out to Avalon is just really no shelter, from the heat and everything like that. So that was a bit annoying, but it was a good event. I really enjoyed doing that, and of course, as I said, Newport opening day in March. I think I went there to be at least a good 35, maybe 20 years ago. I went to something like that. I'm showing my age here, and so yeah, been a long time. So I'm hoping we'll see how things pan out. We might get there and do that, and I know a lot of my followers will definitely be doing that in Melbourne, and see how that pans out. I got asked a question the other day when I was doing a live event, if I was going to do the Anzac Day with Puff and Billy. I will probably be doing that because I've seen that a few years in a row now, and it looks pretty good. Now, it depends on the weather. As everyone knows me, I won't come out down with rain and things like that, because, well, one, it's, ruins the equipment, and secondly, it just ruins the whole day. You don't want to be soaking wet just recording something. So I go by what the weather is like. If it's too hot, there's no point doing it because the equipment gets too hot. So you sort of go find in between everything and things like that. So we'll see what happens there, and and also too, I'd like to try and get to possibly Essendon Airport and do some plane spotting next year too. So we did Melbourne Airport, we've done Moorabbin Airport. I wouldn't mind doing Melbourne Airport at twilight. That'd be something I might consider doing next year as well. And as I said, with the GoPro in my arsenal, I'm looking forward to doing a bit more stuff there. Okay, I've got some police up the road up here, so just bear with me, guys. They may be doing some breath testing, which I've got a funny feeling it's going to be the case. Everyone's going into the one lane. Lovely. I was sort of half expecting all this today. We'll see what happens here, guys. So I don't know what the go is. Oh, okay. Copper's pulled someone over. Oh yeah. And of course, here in Australia, when you see emergency vehicles like police cars and things like that, you guys slow down to 40. So yeah, I thought it might have been a booze bus, which I would be if there was one on the road out here anyway. Yeah, we're not far from Traralgon now, so which is pretty good. I'll probably stop off and grab something light to eat too. So once I get to, I think East Traralgon, I'll see. I'll end the transmission from there. Might do another one later on. See how we go with the GoPro. But yeah, it's as I said, been a very interesting year, filming a lot of stuff, and yeah, it's just been good. I did a live stream yesterday with the GoPro yesterday at home. I think that turned out alright. I think I might be doing a bit more of that live stuff out in my balcony. We'll see what happens. And as I said, today was a bit of a trial and error for me in regard to that, to see how it panned out. Obviously, not much good during the day on my dashboard because it overheats. And yeah, the internet connection, yeah, which is, yeah, you would think in this day and age that the internet connection would be really good here in Australia, but unfortunately it's not. And yeah, it's a bit annoying. Unless you've got hardwired into a device or something, you might be alright there. But when you're sort of doing on the fly like what I'm doing right now, it can be okay, but it depends on where you are. And say like I'm in Traralgon now, it might be alright, but once you get outside that area, it might be very patchy. So it's a case of, yeah, it's not really good per se. And yeah, a bit of traffic on the road today. Obviously, 2 days out before Christmas. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of traffic on the road. I might go and grab KFC, I think. It's KFC just outside Traralgon. So I'll probably get one of them today. But yeah, as I said, guys, thanks very much for looking at all my videos and all the subscribers. I've made a lot of good friends out of it. There's a lot of people who I keep in touch with every so often. I know Dominic, Northside Hawk. He's been following me for well over a year, and I watch some of his stuff and his live stuff and stuff like that. And Grumpy Blogger Lloyd, really enjoy watching his live stuff on a Tuesday morning here in Australia. And Matt from Queensland, he usually does his one on Saturday, but he's doing a live special, I think, tomorrow for Christmas Eve. So I'll probably be watching that. And it's been a fantastic year for me. I can actually look at the messages a bit now. And there's quite a few people have said hello. Thank you very much, guys. I might, as I said, I might do a live one for Christmas Eve tomorrow. And I obviously wish everyone Merry Christmas and things like that. And we'll see what happens from there. And it's alright, I'm waiting at the traffic lights, so it just turned green now. But yeah, it's I'm hoping my GoPro be okay actually. I really want to do that live driving. It doesn't look like I'm going to be doing that during the day, especially on a sunny day anyway. It's not going to be really durable because of the heat. Might be alright in winter, but yeah, we'll, as I said, it's always trial and error. See what happens. We'll give it another go later. But yeah, I might be doing a bit more live stuff, looking at the scenery and things like that from home next year. I think it's just a case of getting my viewing hours up, because my viewing hours have dropped. It's not so much the views, it's just the hours that seem to be dropped. I know it's over a 12-month period, but yeah, I'd like to get them up a bit more. It would be really nice. And that's right, guys, just changing lanes here. Just got to make sure this car doesn't come sneaking in front of me. But yeah, it's been a great doing stuff for you guys, and I really enjoy it. And as I said, I was going to do a radio type of podcast. I'm still thinking about it. I get great ideas, and then all of a sudden, I sort of like, yeah, no. So I'm still thinking about that one. Just wondering where. Oh, yeah, it's a bit down, a bit further. Yeah. But yeah, it's been quite interesting. Yeah, I did some photos last night of the Christmas lights. Anyone who knows my personal Facebook page, I just put them up this morning, and yeah, some of them are quite good. But I must say that people who are listening to me from in Melbourne, they've been raving on about these ones out Pakenham. Now, I went out there last night and I did 20 locations, and out of those 20 locations, probably about 6 were quite good. The rest were just, why are they on the list? So if you're going out there, just be a bit wary about what they say about some of them. I mean, one of them is quite good. There's like one from one side to the other. It was well done. But the ones that they're on the list, I don't really know the reason why they're on the list. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. But anyway, that's some people look at things in a different point of view to other people. So, but yeah. Just coming up to grab some a little bit of lunch, as if the joint's open, and it should be open. Okay, so yep, just going to work out how to get in the joint. Probably need to get down here. Just as quick for me to go for the drive-through. But yeah, guys, as I said, again, thank you very much for watching my stuff throughout the year, and we'll have a bit of a chit chat about the Christmas and the year ahead, probably tomorrow, and we'll take it from there and see what happens. I'm not too sure what time in the new year, the one I'll do tomorrow. It just depends on the situation. So I really appreciate that. Just having a quick look at the messages. Oh yeah, a lot of people had a bit of a chit chat. That's good. So I'm going to go and have something to eat, and thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it, and we might try and do the GoPro later on. Now, just before I go, that's what I had on, the GoPro, and it got sort of overheated, so which is a disappointing. And that's where I have my phone when I've been talking to you, and that's the other part of the GoPro. So we'll try and work something out a little bit later on. We'll see how things pan out. And so I'm just reading some messages here. Oh yeah, cool. Thanks everyone. Thank you. I'm going to get going here, and we'll chat a little bit later on. So our truck was trying to get through. Didn't realise he was behind me actually. He's gonna be. All right, we'll move over here out of the way. All right, I'm going to go, and I'll catch up with you soon, guys. We might do another live feed later on today. So thanks very much, everyone, for watching, and we'll I'll catch up